It's the Jobbers Tears podcast.
Hey, fellow jobbers, I am Janelle from HR, and I'm here with the infamous, the monster, Mrblacc. He's a fellow jobber. As you see, he's wearing a Jobber Tears podcast shirt. We always support those that support us. So we're going to do, as always, 5 questions with Janelle from HR. So question number 1. Who's your favorite wrestler? Of all time.
All time?
All time.
All time. I was a big Randy Savage dude. That was my dude. Macho Man.
Everybody.
Macho
Okay,
Man.
now second one then, because Macho's like a given.
Yeah.
So second favorite.
Ernie Ladd.
Really? Why?
He was big. Well, okay, he's an African American man who was of a larger scale size, but the small things he did made him seem so much bigger.
Like what?
Like getting in the ring, when he walks around the ring, he grabs the top rope and walks around the ring with his hand on the top rope. Doesn't take his hand off the top rope.
Oh,
Just to show the size difference, like things like that. When he took hits, he didn't always go down. He went back. He was always in a fight position. That stuff like that make you seem larger than you are. He was already large guy, but it took his size from here to like up here.
All right, question number 2. Dream match. Who would it be? Where? When? How?
Man, dream match. All right, so I got 2.
Okay, we got
All
time.
right, so the first one is like a triple threat.
Okay.
It's me and my trainer George South and my other trainer Cedric Alexander.
Okay.
Because like all the guys that came out of the high spot school, like they all got to wrestle George and they all got to wrestle Cedric. I never got that opportunity. Like we was there, and the weekends that they wrestled them, I was booked other places, so I didn't get that hey, let's do this run. Yeah, I can still wrestle George. You know, Ced's doing things other
Says
places.
doing little big things. You know?
Big things. Other places, I think greener pastures is what everybody likes to say. So he's doing that. So maybe one at some point in time.
Okay, so
That'll
triple
come
threat.
back. That's the first one.
All right, and the second one?
The second one. Okay, so there's a guy who got like real hot out of nowhere. Like I heard his name, but I didn't really like follow him, and then all of a sudden he just kind of blew up out of nowhere.
Who's this person?
I got you. So started watching his stuff more, and I was like, yo, I feel like me and him could have some magic. Brody King. I've been watching him a lot lately, so it'd be cool to see him.
Y'all inside.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all spoke tall.
Oh yeah, it'll be a match. I've been doing a lot of house matches lately, like big guys going at it and just killing.
Tearing it up.
Yeah, so that would be the one that's on the list, Brody King.
All right, Brody, you hear it first. Challenge.
Yeah, challenge.
Challenge.
What's that?
All right, question number 3.
Challenge.
Challenge.
Let me finish. All right, go ahead. Sorry, I'm done.
You done?
Yeah,
you finished or you
the
done?
last challenge was it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Question number 3. What got you into wrestling?
So I'm not like the typical dude that was like, oh, I watched wrestling my whole life. I really did. I started when I was in like sophomore year in high school. I was flipping through the channels. It was like 2001, 2002, and The Rock was on TV cutting a promo, and I was like, what is this? But like 30 seconds into him talking, I was hooked.
Okay.
And I was like, what started off as being like I was about to clown him, and he had me hooked. And I was like, yo, what in the world is this? I became a fan from that moment forward. Shortly thereafter, 2004, 2005, the YouTube era started booming, started getting some hype about it. So then I went back and started watching stuff that obviously I missed. And then my love for it grew even more. So I spent a lot of time doing a bunch of different things career-wise. I did music, I did after-school care, child watch care, things like that. I was a car salesman, I did insurance sales, I was a bartender. We'll leave it. That's one of them. Yeah, that's one of the ones I can say. We ain't gonna say the other ones. I was a bartender. There was a lot of stuff.
Not a bouncer, no?
No, surprisingly, no.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. I was in the club a lot, though.
I bet.
But I wasn't bouncing nobody out.
I bet.
So, bankhead bouncer?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So, But I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. Like, no matter what I did, it's just I didn't have a passion for it. So I started looking up schools to go to, and saw a couple to check out. But Hot Spots is literally right up the street from it. It was like 20-minute drive. Yeah, it was very convenient. So I was I'm gonna check them out. And the first time I went, and George was training, we were watching, and I was like, I don't know about this one. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm sold. That's it. I was like, I don't know about. I need more convincing because it seemed like a big physical toll, and I was like, you know, if I do it, I don't want to get into it and then quit because I can't go one further. But then I started. He was like, just try it and let me know what you think, and if you don't like it, then you don't like it. Yeah. And I got in there, and from the first bump on, it was.
Do you want to tell the viewers how the experience of a first bump?
Oh man, so it was. The first thing I would say was like, don't be afraid of it. Like, you know, just do it. Just get it out the way, and it won't be as big of a deal. So when people tell me that, I'm like, all right, let's go. Because apparently people have been showing they scared of it. So let me not give in to that fear. Let me just go for it.
Okay.
So we do our first bumps when you first start training. They teach you how to bump by the ropes. So I went to the ropes to go bump, and I took the first one, and it was like free fall, like skydiving for like, you know, skydiving is like a 20-minute process. It was like skydiving for 2.5 seconds, and then it was like when you skydive, the parachute don't open, and you hit the ground, and there was a shock that went through my whole body, like boom.
How did you feel the next day?
Oh boy, was I sore. And I had to work. I had a 9 to 5, so it was like I went to this training for 2.5 hours, and I bumped like the whole night. And the next day I go to work, and I'm like holding my back and limping. And they're like, what's wrong with you? Somebody beat you up? I'm like, man, no.
Just taking these bumps.
Beat myself up. So, but I fell in love with it immediately though. Like that was the thing. Like. It was unfathomable to me because it was like every time I get hurt, I just wanted to get back more and more, like immediately. Like so, I fell in love with it. And the more I do it, the more I fall in love with it. There's good times, there's bad times, but I love it so much. Like I couldn't see myself doing that else.
All right. Second to last question. If you could change one thing in the wrestling business, what would it be and why?
Ooh, I feel like this question can get me in trouble.
No. Well, give as much as a politically correct answer as possible.
See,
or something you would like to see in a different way in the wrestling community or the wrestling business.
In the wrestling business, I want to see more big guys being big guys. Like, the styles change so much now, and I get it. Everybody can do everything now. I get it. But it's like, honestly, size-wise, if I'm 300 pounds, 6'5", 300 pounds, that's my weight and height, that whole thing, right? And I'm wrestling someone that's 5'5", 200 pounds.
That is rough.
Right. Why am I jumping over the rope to squash this man outside of the ring or doing hurricane riders, which if I can, that's cool. But why do I need to? Why can't I just beat the crap out of this dude? Why can't I just pick him up, toss him in the corner?
So aggressive.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but why not though? Why not? Because the thing is, as much as I could dive over the top rope or do hurricane riders and stuff like that, right? As much as I could do it, the smaller guy's not gonna pick me up, like muscle me up and toss me. You see what I'm saying? So why not let him do the diving and stuff? Let me just go in there.
The big guy.
I got a size for a reason. Let me go use my size. Let me throw people around. Let me squash people. Let me hurt people. That's all I want to do.
He just wants to be an animal.
Yeah.
Got you. Copy.
So I would like to see more of that. Like big guys, and it's cool to see because it's like, man, maybe one day I'll do that. But then it's like, I think every big guy does it almost now. To where it's like, the biggest pop of the night is going to go to the big guy the 300-pounder who flips over the top rope and don't touch it and clean it. Like that type of thing. And I'm like, that's cool. It's really special the first time. And then kind of special the second time. When you see it every night, it's kind of like...
kind of gets stale.
Right. So then when a big guy does something really impressive that's not a flip, people kind of like, all right, well, I mean, you didn't flip though, so.
You ain't do it
right,
all the way.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, last question. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie of all time?
I mean,
All time?
yeah.
All right, favorite movie of all time. Oh man. See, that's a broad question.
No, it's not. All right, top two,
Top two.
if that helps.
Top two. All right, I'll give you my favorite one as a child and then my favorite one as an adult.
Okay, that's
All right,
fair.
so we got Lion King. That was the favorite one as a child. All right.
Yes.
I had to say that, right?
You did.
But it's the truth.
It
Lion
is.
King. As an adult, okay, so I watched this movie when I was like just fresh out of high school, and it had like some interesting features to it. It's called The Fisher King. It's with Robin Williams in it. It's
Okay.
one of his lesser known movies, but there's so many different aspects to like mental disability in it, and like split personalities and things like that. It's really cool, like to see him play a character that's different. Like there's still comedy in it, but it's very serious.
Okay.
So it gets real deep. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody in case anybody wants to look it up. But it's a really dope movie. Like that was when I became a big Robin Williams fan when I first seen it, because I was like, yo, it's cool to see someone who always does these comedy
Like
movies
funny things serious.
take on a role that's not as serious, that's got some deep, meaning behind it, and actually knock it out of the park. So that's Fisher King with Robin
Fisher
Williams.
King, all right. Well, as always, I'm Janelle from HR, and I'm here once again with the monster, Montana Black. Thanks, guys.